Hi guys, I'm here today with my Cohorted box. I am sustainable, it always says. It doesn't say, oh yes it does, it says Cohorted just there. I was about to say it doesn't say it anywhere on the box. Beauty for conservation, it says. My name's Fawn, this is my channel, and I come on here to chat to my friends. Today I've been really clever and this is my second video, so I'm starting to get back up to speed. I've lost my flow. If you like what I do, please do give me a thumbs up, click subscribe and leave me a comment. See, now it's the second one of the day. I'm tired now, I've been babysitting, can you tell? And the sun is coming down just over here, and it's being, because we're on a hill, and it's sort of beamed straight across and in, so I'm sitting sideways but the sun is hitting the side of my eye. But if I sit with my back to it, you can't see anything, which, I mean, thinking about it, might actually be a benefit for you. Anyway, I'm going to open it up. Yes, I've just been babysitting on a Monday. Oh, I can't even get it out. On a Monday, Milo has art club after school. So it turns into a bit of a nuisance. Sorry, I can't even open this dashed thing. How do I open it? It won't come out. Oh, here we go. I'm going to open it like this. It turns into a bit of a nuisance for Jay because she has to go and pick up Levi, who finishes at 3, and then Milo doesn't finish till 4:15. So I usually go in and she faffs about and gets some jobs done in between because she doesn't really want to come in and settle down to anything. So anyway, that's where I've been. Oh God. Anyway, here we are. It's a white box, which I think usually means, well, I was going to say it means skincare, but that's not true. I always thought it was white box skincare, black box makeup, but it's not true. I don't know how they decide whether it's a white box or a black box. And at last I'm in. That box was stiff, wow. And you always get a little Cohorted card, and then it's beautifully wrapped. And then inside we have the card about what this makeup is, or product line is. Cohorted magazine. It's exclusive. It's exclusive. I'm guessing that would be Hurobi. It's got a J. Jurobi, Hurobi, Eurobi. So let's see, shall we? Let's have a look. Now, you guys were all right. I was very wrong when I thought I was missing something from my last box. I wasn't. It was an either or situation. Even though the card didn't say that it was either or, but it was either or. And actually, before I'd even emailed, one of you guys had emailed and got back and pinged me and said, Fawn, it's an either or, you dopey woman. So I'm hoping it isn't an either or in this one. Normally, there is a little card with values and prices, but this time there isn't one at all, so I might have to get my phone to do this. I didn't want to because it's on charge. Kids have been looking through the pictures on the phone and messing around with it, which drives me bonkers, but it also really runs it down. Now, there's lots of cards here, you know, leaflets, but not this time. So I'm going to get my phone and I'll be back now. So I've not done this before, I've never bothered, but I'm going to have a go. Oh, and I've now got to download the app. Okay, so I've downloaded the app. That took much longer than I thought it would. So I'll have a go at doing it with the app. So it says first on here is, I've got to see if I can even, oh yes. First is a bakuchiol face oil. Oh, I love a face oil. This highly concentrated anti-aging face oil with patchouli, vitamin C and powerful antioxidants boosts your skin's natural production of collagen, reduces fine lines and wrinkles, and leaves your skin silky smooth. I wasn't sure what it said for a minute then. Okay, and let me see what it says on the app. See, I'm going to have trouble with this. I'm just not an app person. Okay, right. Introducing your Gobi. It's a Danish skincare brand. I wish they'd put in the correct pronunciation. You know how you can get that on a lot of things? It'll actually tell you how you're supposed to say it. The bakuchiol face oil is recommended retail price is £34. I love this very stark packaging. And let's see what it looks like inside. Okay, I like this white stuff. It's very sort of reminiscent of like spas and things like that. So let's have a sniff. Doesn't smell very strong. Look at the colour on that. You can see there's vitamin C in it. Let's just, I'm going to put a blob on. I love all face oils and things, so I know I'll use it. And let's just, okay, I would say that has no scent. No scent at all. Which, you know, if you're an anti-scent person, that's a good thing, isn't it? Does it tell you how to use it somewhere on here? Massage 4 to 6 drops into the skin of the face and neck. It's 100% vegan, fragrance-free and made in Denmark. Now I wonder, oh well, it would be a night thing really, wouldn't it? Do anybody out there use face oil during the day? I tend not to because I get greasy. But that has disappeared into the skin nicely, so happy to have it. You know me, old self, happy to have it. And then I turn around and give things away. Next is an AHA Glycolic Peeling Gel. The recommended retail price on this is £24. It says this exfoliating gel with its high concentration of glycolic acid stimulates the skin's cell renewal and reduces impurities, wrinkles and fine lines, so the skin regains its natural glow and is left soft, smooth and also rejuvenated. It's really interesting this, because I've never heard of this brand at all. Oh, it's quite a nice looking tube. And what does it say with use of on here? Again, 100% fragrance free. It says apply a thin layer 2 to 3 times a week, ideally in the evening. Avoid the eye area. Do not rinse off. Following the treatment, your skin will be more sensitive to UV radiation, so always use a sunscreen. So it says do not rinse off, but I'm wondering, does that, oh, I suppose you peel it off. I don't know why it doesn't say peel it off, but it says don't rinse off. Anyway, I've nearly finished all my, oh, I'm going to say Avena again, and I'm sure it's not Avena. I get the name wrong all the time, but I've nearly finished the suite of stuff that I got from Cohorted. So this may be the next suite to come in. Sorry, guys. Oh, maybe doing a second video wasn't a very good idea. Next out of the box is a Squalane hand cream. Now, I'm mad about hand creams. I'm always using them. Thankfully, my hands don't look too bad. And I know that Squalane or Squalane, I know that it's something that's recommended in cleansers and things like that. So let's just see what it says about this one. It says it's worth £14. It says it's quickly absorbed and it contains plant-based squalane, panthenol, which is vitamin B5, and organic glycerin, restoring suppleness and making your hands silky soft. How to use it as often as you want. I'm always happy to get hand cream, you know, between you and me, always happy, because as we get older, our hands really start to show it. Did you see that awful picture of Madonna? I mean, Madonna looks dreadful. Somebody needs to tell her, but she's got this tight face. Tighter than a baby's bum, but her hands are old hands, so you can't hide it. You can just sort of do the best you can with it. Next up is a Niacinamide Serum. Okay, this says its value is £23. The concentration of niacinamide in this is 5%, so it's highly concentrated and nutritious serum developed to recreate the natural balance of the skin. It's vitamin B3, basically, niacinamide. It evens out the skin tone, smooths the structure of the skin and reduces pigment spots, as well as blushing. Now there's the thing, it helps with blushing. I would have loved that. I am a blusher. I'm a fierce blusher. If I'm embarrassed or shy or just sort of caught off, I blush and I sort of, I can't speak and I can't hear a bloody thing. There's like a ringing that goes on in my ears and I sort of stand there going with this blushing look on my face and I've no idea what's said. So I'm hopeless. So this is supposed to help with blushing. It's got extracts from agarikon mushrooms to tighten the skin and minimize pore size. And it's got hyaluronic acid in combination with betaine to protect the skin, and it's got allantoin, which has a relieving effect on the skin and provides a soothing sensation morning and evening on clean skin. Now, I like the sound of this one. I do love a bit of niacinamide. I used to have quite a big, I'll probably find I've still got it. I don't think it's there now, but I used to have quite a big brown pigment patch there that I think has gone. If it's not gone, it'll just be tiny. And that was niacinamide. Yeah, so again, lovely smooth tube. Great. In fact, I'm gonna try a little bit of this because it's supposed to have this cooling scent. I'm curious, and I am going to keep it and use it. So I'm going to take the thingy off, put a little bit on the other side of my hand from the gel. Okay, so it's a white. I expect it's very. Oh, that is lovely and cooling actually. Oh, that is nice. Yeah, no scent whatsoever. So it's obviously fragrance free. All this stuff. That is really nice. That is really cooling. I'm very happy with that. I bought a niacinamide that I really didn't like, and so I took to using it on the backs of my hands before my hand cream. And for a little while, some of the brown spots were leaving, but they're now back with fury. I think I'll probably have to start doing that again. And then last but not least, sorry guys, oh, witter today. Last but not least is a hyaluronic serum. Who can survive without them, frankly, these days, and that's a value of £31. It's a fast absorbing serum with panthenol, vitamin B5 and hyaluronic acid with a low and medium molecular weight, which restores the skin's elasticity, reduces fine lines and enhances the skin's natural moisture balance. The concentration of hyaluronic in here is 2%. It's a unique molecule molecule. Do you know, Lara's still not well. We're trying not to be panicked about it. I mean, these kids' viruses can be really nasty things, but you know, it's so hard to get hold of anyone to talk to them about it now. But she keeps running a temperature, really high temperature, and she talks gibberish. I've just been in there, as I say, babysitting, and she has talked my ear off. And I haven't made head nor tail of most of it. I mean, I can understand the words she's using, but I don't actually know what she's trying to tell me, what she's like. She's got a very vivid imagination anyway, so she brings her toys over and we have to play and all of this sort of thing. But actually, by the time you come away, you feel a little bit, yeah, like your brains have been scrambled, definitely. And then Levi came in the middle of it and wanted me to play Paw Patrol on the floor. So then they were having a ruck over who had which Paw Patrol character. It was just, Anyway, sorry. So this one, use in the morning and evening on clean skin, put 4 to 6 drops on your palm and massage into your skin. Now, what it doesn't say, you see, is that's the morning and evening, and so is the niacinamide. Which do you use first? Which one cohorted? Because obviously you use them both. That is the niacinamide, yes. They're both a serum. So is it the niacinamide you use first and then the hyaluronic? Or the other way around? It doesn't say, or it doesn't appear to say. So that's the 5 items in the box today from this company called Hyaluronic. Hyaluronic? Am I saying that right? Hyaluronic. I'll put the name in the title, I think, so that people know what on earth I'm talking about. So that was this month's Cohorted box. Quite a good box. Not one that's going to set my heart on fire. I do like a good scent. I know a lot of people don't, and I know a lot of beauty gurus say absolutely no, you shouldn't use scented products, and I quite like a scent. For me, it's a part of the whole, I don't know, something smells amazing. It's a bit like when you go to have a massage and they're good at it, and the first thing they do, you know, you're laying down, you've got your head through the thing, and the hands come up and they say to you, you know, breathe that smell, and it does lift your mood. I mean, I'm a big believer that certain scents can actually, by inhaling them and you know, having them on your clothing or having them on your skin, can actually make a big difference in how you feel. I know that there are some that don't make me feel very good at all, and they make me feel quite sort of headachy and sort of a little bit grumpy and sort of out of sorts. And then if you get the combination right, you breathe it in and it's like, oh. So I actually quite like scents in products, is where I was going with that jibber. But that's what I was trying to say. So the fact that it has no smell, will be great for purists who believe that you shouldn't have scents, but I actually quite like them. I don't mind that it's a serum with no smell, but I mean a face oil with no smell. You know, it's one of the things I love. I've got a couple on the go on my bedside table at the moment. Both of them smell amazing. And part of the fun for me is, you know, I've cleansed my face and everything. I've got into bed, put a couple of drops on my hand, and then I just sort of give myself a little bit of a face massage and try and sort of free up. I mean, I've got a very baggy face, but I do have quite strong muscles, jaw muscles, probably all the talking I do. And it's really nice to sort of, you know, and the smell is a part of it, and I can drift off to sleep beautifully after doing that. So but then it may have better products in it, and I may see a difference rather than necessarily feeling that difference. So jury's out for me. I will definitely give it a go, but as I say, a bit disappointed that it's got no scent. So that was Cohorted. Now the funny thing is, I didn't show you, or I don't think I showed you, some of the things that I had in the box over Christmas, the January one. I think all I did was sort of quickly show you the boxes and say to you, oh, this was this and that was that. I want to big up this. I've only used it a couple of times. I've had to bring it down from the bathroom and sort of clean it up so it looked right. It is the Inika Organic Phyto-Fuse Renew Camellia Oil Cleanser. It's lovely. It's lovely. I don't know that it makes any difference. You know, I'd love to say to you, I've found this and look at me, I'm 20 years younger. I can't say that, but what I can say is it's a lovely experience, because I had to clean this up like mad. It's got this rubber, like a brush, not rubber, silicone maybe? I don't know, that the product comes out of, and then you can massage with it. I love it. And the scent, so it comes up in the middle. Can you see the white blob? It looks really... And then you can rub that on you, and I'll do it on my hand. And you can just really... The oil breaks down almost immediately. You don't need to use a lot of this stuff. You can feel the oil working on your hand. The scent on it is fabulous. It's... I mean, it is camellias, but it's also other herbally scents. It just absolutely is the bomb.com, and I really wanted to be... I don't very often remember to tell you about things. I mean, the other things in there are great, and I am using them, but this one, it just breaks down to this oil, and having that thing on the end so that you can really massage it in, it is lovely. And like I was saying about scent, that is an example. It does smell lovely. So that even, you know, the end of a really busy day when I'm feeling a bit gloomy, well, when I was being poorly, I mean, I was being sick because I picked up Lara's bug. I felt grubby where I was being sick. Just standing over the sink and giving myself a bit of a, you know, it was lovely. It was like, oh, actually, I'm a human still. I am, you know, lovely. So I thought I'd recommend it. I don't do very many advertised or gifted products. I get asked all the time, and I don't know whether to do them or not. So I would like you guys to let me know, how would you feel if I did that? Would you think, oh God, she's a sellout, she's just being an influencer and doing that? Or would you think, oh, well, I'm genuinely interested? I mean, I still am very picky. You know, I've been asked to do some things that I would have been quite maybe interested in. Usually it's just a gifted product. And some of them, there's not a chance. Somebody keeps getting in touch with me, and it's something about an earwax remover that you can get on Amazon. I mean, it's just not going to happen. I get a lot of nail varnish ones from America. It's not going to happen. I do wear nail varnish, but I'm pretty happy with Sally Hansen. I'm not really going to go very far with that. But if it was something that I thought, I wonder, should I do it or shouldn't I? Because I don't want to let you guys down and be something that I'm not, because, you know, influencer I am not. But I'm tempted. The weather is lovely, so I'm really hoping that I'm going to be able to get out and do some horsey videos. Again, we haven't been able to do them because Lara's been ill, and as I said to you, it really needs to be two of us for safety. I don't really want to be handling the horses with a camera in my hand, and you wouldn't get very good shots anyway. So we're sort of like, Lara, please get better. Come on, Lara, come on. Not even for her sake sometimes, just for our sake. So that's coming up. And also, Nick and I, yeah, we've got something coming up that we're going to do, and I think could be a huge disaster or a wonderful success, and you're going to hear more about that over the next week or so. That will mean there'll be quite a change to some of the videos that I do for you, and you may like them and you may hate them, but that's the most I want to say about it in this second. Please, boys and girls. So yeah, there's lots coming up on the channel as well. So just, yeah, let me know how you feel. Does it really, you know, I mean, there are some I just wouldn't do. I mean, there's just some I wouldn't do. And I think I'd be happy to say to you, oh, I've been offered whatever and I've chosen not to do it because I don't think it's our kind of thing. I mean, there's a company that keeps sending me, it keeps on and on and on, wanting me to do period pants. Well, that would be clever, wouldn't it? I mean, I had a hysterectomy donkeys years ago, so... They also don't watch my channel if they haven't figured that one out. But yeah, I mean, there are some other things that just occasionally I think, oh, that could be interesting. So yeah, let me know how you feel, whether it would make you feel, oh, you know, she's just being a blur. Or whether you just think, yeah, go on, do it. Anyway, that's me. Sorry, the dogs are now all over me. And Bert has been eating something, I don't know. He's been outside, he's found something smelly. His breath, can you see his nose just coming in? His breath is dreadful. It's absolutely dreadful. I don't know what he's been doing, but you know, this is why I don't let my dogs lick my face, because I just can't cope with things like that. They're off to the groomers on Wednesday, I believe. I think it's Wednesday. Would you mind? And I'm off to see my psychiatrist on Friday. So I'll fill you in on that as well, because I've decided I am going to be Oddie's Danny on here. I'm just going to be really open about things and let you know how things are going. So anyway, I'm off. That's me. God, I'm hot. And these two furry hot water bottles don't help. And I'll see you really, really soon. Bye, guys.